Hi, it's Judy from Judy D Beauty, and today I'm going to talk to you about walking. When I was in my early 20s, I used to go to a hard body gym and do all the heavy duty weights, and today not so much. So I wanted to talk about how walking has been a really good way for me to keep on my wellness path. And I wanted to encourage you to think about that for yours. And so a way to get started is to, oh, you can hear the birds in Maui here. I love it. So a good way for you to get started is the way that I got started, I think, is to go and get a really good pair of shoes and get fitted at a shop that does that. And I have orthotics that I put in my shoes, and at these special places what they do is they measure how you walk and your gait and whether you need special arch supports or a wider shoe to accommodate your foot. And so then everything is in alignment, so your hips sit properly with your back and sit where your knees are in alignment with your hips. So then if you have any issues at all, that will help to address that. So then at least you're walking comfortably and your feet are nice and comfy as well. So that's taken care of. And then, you know, walking is a really good way to take care of yourself mentally and physically. And so for me, I walk for the physical aspects because we all know that walking can be great. You know, it's good for heart health, it's good for our bone health, and it's great for our overall health. And we don't have to walk miles and miles at once, and we think, oh, we see all these people walking, you know, far, but just get out there and get started. Even if you walk 5 minutes, just to get out there and get started, and then once you do it, even once, you'll have that sense of accomplishment that you've done it. Even if you go, you know, half a block, and then the next day you go just that little bit further, you'll be able to see your progress. And I think that's a lot. That's where you're giving yourself that encouragement. It's that own inner satisfaction that you get from doing that. You can walk alone, or you can walk in a group or with a friend. I do both. So when I walk by myself, I do it where I feel I have this time by myself and I really enjoy my alone time. I feel that I use it for my meditation time. I use it for that to go over the days, what's going to happen, what's happening in my life, and I use it for that alone time, and I love it. And sometimes I use it for a social time. I will go out and walk with a buddy or a couple of girlfriends, and we really use it for a social time, and we really like it. And then you have that accountability as well, because you don't want to back out, because you are waiting for each other and you don't want to let each other down that way. So that's really great too. So the other thing is if you have yucky weather. So I've mentioned before in other videos that I am a complete self-proclaimed weather wimp, and I don't like to go out in yucky weather. So of course in Maui it's been really easy to walk, because it's a joy to walk around here. You know, we have the ocean right beside us and beautiful weather, and that's great. But when I go home, it's not going to be so easy. It's not going to be so nice. So at home I do use a treadmill, and that's been really nice because you can see your progress. I can put more of an incline if I like. I can go a little faster, but I've gone really, really slow. I've started at almost nothing. You know, I've started at almost zero, barely a walk, and I've gone up a little bit, but really, really slowly. And I think it's nice if you're starting at the very beginning. You can start flat. You don't have to have an incline at all, and then you can go at your own pace, and just you can see how you improve, and then just go as you need to go. And then there's other indoor options as well. There's of course there's gyms, there's community centers that have walking programs, but there's also malls. There's a mall by where I live that have a walking club, that before the mall opens they have a walking club, and people walk around the mall where it's, you know, they do it rain or shine, but if you think you'd like to do that, that would be an option. So there's all kinds of different ways to walk, and whether you walk alone, whether you walk with a group, you know, I just wanted to encourage you that it's something that you can do. It's not expensive. You just need a pair of shoes and just to get out there, enjoy nature, and get some real vitamin D. And it's not so much if you live in a northern hemisphere with the winter, but you're still getting out and getting some fresh air. And it's a good way to just have a nice natural kind of exercise that's not too strenuous. So it's worked for me, and I just encourage you to think about it. So I've loved that you have watched my video. You can always sign up for my newsletters and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm available on all kinds of social media. So once again, thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching my video on Judy D Beauty.